I'm Georgette Pierre, and you are watching Black and Nuanced Podcast in HD, a visual extension of my podcast of the same name, where we seek to dispel the idea that all Black people are monolithic. There's this whole thing around cancel culture and, addressing the elephant in the room on the show that you're on, the Trina Morning Show, back in June. Trina reportedly had called protesters animals. But where is the balance between connecting your passion with your source of income, right? Because she shows up as her full authentic self. You show up as your full authentic self. Trick shows up as his full authentic self. Sometimes it's problematic and controversial, their thought points and their viewpoints and commentary. But the whole cancel culture, because people wanted her fired, and there was this whole thing that I was seeing on Twitter. But where do you feel like, is there room to really be authentic in the space where you're connecting your passion and your income, especially again using the Trina comment as an example?
Well, first of all, Trina's my sister. I love her to death, and I think people should not need to always pay attention to social media. Even though that's the climate that we're in, and even though that is the quote unquote law, when you pay attention to social media, you never get the full gist of what really it is. Trina never said she thought people were animals. She just thought the shit that happened to her friend at her store, animals did that. And that's a valid point. It's not the fact of she called anybody or any particular group of people animals. Whoever vandalized her friend's store, those are animals. I don't have a problem with her saying that. And again, that's her friend, and that's the way she felt. But the internet took the particular clip and made it something that it wasn't. Because I was in the room when she made the statement. I was literally sitting right there. And if at that moment in time I felt she was wrong, I would have immediately cut her shit off. But she wasn't wrong. That's just like if somebody come and vandalize your shit. You gonna be like, who the fuck these fucking animals vandalize my shit? You gonna say the same thing. Me, I'm gonna say the same thing. Well, I ain't gonna say it like that. I'm be like, these fuck niggas. It's gonna be different. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be way different. But when people go to talk about canceling people, again, like, those are people that just, I honestly, in my personal opinion, I feel like they have no life. And I feel like you just rambling to hear yourself ramble, and you just want to, quote unquote, put yourself and make yourself feel like you're a part of something. You know what I'm saying? Because the same people that want to cancel Trina, she'll drop a record tomorrow, it'll go platinum, and they go buy it and support it. The same people. Because, like, she said it 6 months ago. I don't hear nobody talking about canceling her now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And again, like, I just wanted to make sure to be clear. This wasn't just calling her out. It was more so just likening that example because you're on that show, but how cancel culture is this idea where we don't like or agree with something that someone says, don't have the full scope of things. And we're just like, cancel. So it's almost kind of like, who's doing the canceling and then who gets canceled? I think a lot of times, and I could be wrong because I'm a Black woman, I think a lot of times it's easy to cancel Black women, right? Black women are the least protected.
It's easy to cancel anybody that's Black.
Right.
Not just Black women, anybody.
Right, but I also feel like Black women are the least protected. Malcolm X said it, right? But I agree how it was easy to write Trina off without necessarily knowing the full clip. And again, it's reported comments.
Yeah,
people
like,
were circulating that clip.
Nah, it was so, and what made it even funnier is that corporate America, they jumped on that shit like, oh my God, like, oh, but wait a minute. Y'all first of all, you did not even hear the entire bit or the entire clip, or only thing you took was what somebody recorded, took that particular piece, blasted on the net, a couple blog sites picked up and made it this humongous thing. and y'all follow that shit, that's crazy. I'm not one, I don't rock with the cancel culture thing. I'm not cool with it. I don't believe in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the vibe for me.
To your point, yeah, cancel culture is something I don't think is going away, but I think we have to kind of look at the validity behind who's doing the canceling and what are we canceling people over,